Well, early voting going strong in the Coastal Bend, but for residents in some of the smaller communities such as Agua Dulce or Benguetti, they don't have early voting location sites there in town.
Yeah, instead they have to drive to the nearest polling location, which happens to be in Robstown. Our Michael Gibson shows us why Election Day is the only day they can walk down to their own voting site to cast their ballot.
Here in Agua Dulce, there's no early voting location, but on Election Day, people can come here to the community center and go through that door and vote. Well, today we went through this door where people were having lunch at the community center, and we asked them about the early voting situation.
I voted for Eisenhower, definitely.
That's 90-year-old Alan Schulte, remembering back to when he first voted in the 1956 presidential election. His vote helped to send Dwight Eisenhower to a second term in office. On this day, he was eating lunch with his friends here in Agua Dulce. He tells 3 News he's looking forward to voting on Election Day. We asked him about those folks who wanted to vote early and do it right here in town.
I'm okay with one day for voting, but early voting, I guess, would be nice and convenient for people that cannot make it. That's true. But who offsets the expenses? That's the thing about it. It costs money to do things.
Mary Howard told us if there's a will, there's a way.
People complain about it, but if they can find a way to the grocery store, they can find a way to a voting booth.
Luisa Diaz told us she avoids any voting problems by simply staying away from in-person voting.
I vote by mail, right? That's what I like, voting by mail.
County Commissioner Joe Gonzalez tells 3 News that the lack of early voting locations does come down to cost.
A lot of it has to do with the numbers, right? If you're going to hire staff to be there 2 weeks and pay them to be there for 2 weeks and you only get 30 people come in, I mean, it doesn't justify it, right?
The commissioner pointed out that RTA will take county residents to and from early voting sites. All they have to do is call one of the numbers on the screen to set up that voting trip 24 hours in advance. From Agua Dulce, Michael Gibson, 3 News.